Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a super late video for day 3 of tobertaaii, which is Instagram artist tobertaai's October drawing prompt list. So I'm recording this voiceover at the end of October, and this video isn't going to go up probably until November, but nonetheless, here we are. Now, as I explained 2 videos ago, this October my goal isn't to follow some crazy prompt list or post art every single day, but I just simply want to try and make. And that's probably the reason I gravitated towards tobertaaai's prompt list in the first place. The motto that the artist wrote over the top of the prompts says, "I just want to draw things." And because of that, the prompts are simple, one word, easy to come up with an idea prompts, which is super nice when your goal is just to make art and not to, push your creativity in some crazy way. Because I find that those prompts, the ones that are just really open and interpretive and, you know what I mean, they're out of your comfort zone, they can sometimes feel overwhelming and a bit restricting, while these really simple prompts on tobertaaai's prompt list are just more like a guiding hand pushing you to pull out your sketchbook, because they're so easy. You need to draw something for it. Why wouldn't you? The first day was strawberry. It's if you can't just pull out your sketchbook and draw a strawberry, it doesn't have to be a crazy idea, it's just to push yourself to make, which I like that. And for this Inktober and October drawing month, that's what I need. So for day 3 of tobertaaii, the prompt was forest. And I had this idea that I would actually go to the woods and set up and draw and talk a bit about moving, since I literally just moved into my new apartment. But one aspect of moving across the country is that in my new location, there's new challenges that I'm not used to. And one of those here is that it rains every single day. I knew that when I moved here because I grew up where it's super snowy during these months, from November, maybe October until March. It snows where I'm from. But here it rains during those months, and I don't mind because I love the rain, but it does pose a bit of a challenge for when your goal is to draw outdoors and it's not summer months. So instead of being creative and finding a sheltered off place to draw surrounded by some forest I can be inspired by, I instead picked the not so positive approach, and I just got kind of roadblocked by the weather and used it as an excuse to fall behind on my prompts. But finally, after going a few days without drawing from any prompt list, I decided. We had a day, it was raining, but we had put up a tarp so I could sit under the tarp in the rain, and I decided to just sit on my porch and draw. And I'm not looking at a forest, and not sitting in a forest like my goal was, but at least I'm making something. And so I figured, rather than overcomplicating things, I just wanted to sit and draw trees, just that simply. Simplify forest even further and just make it blobs of color that kind of resemble a forest. So that's what I did. I sat out, I took out my gouache palette and my sketchbook, and I laid on the ground, and I just kind of went at it, because I am so lucky that when I look out from my porch, I can see all different colors of trees, because I live in Canada, and in the fall, I'll put up some photos, but in the fall here, we just have the most glorious display of colors because of the changing leaves. And so I figured, why overcomplicate it? Let's try and just capture what I can see from where I am. And I really just quickly knocked this painting out of the park, in my personal opinion, even though I had spent so long dreading making it and putting up this roadblock for myself. Once I actually sat down with my sketchbook, it was just such an easy piece. Usually for these videos, it takes me over an hour to draw or paint things. I will speed up my videos to 7 times the speed to fit it into a 10-minute video. But this one, in 20 minutes, I finished this piece. And I know it's not super complicated or anything, but I really like it. I feel it's a really cool new direction for my art. And I don't know, it was really fun to do. It was very loose, and I feel I was painting very freely. So although nothing really went as planned, because when I thought about doing this day, I looked at all the prompt lists as soon as they came out. I thought, I'm going to go sit in a forest and make, a a drawing from life, and I'm going to be one of these plein air paintings, because I used to do that all the time. I used to sit outside and draw, but that's not how it went. Partially because of the weather, partially because of my, mindset. But regardless, I think that it turned out for the better, because I really enjoyed the painting session I had. And I feel like that's just something to remember with these days and with drawing in general, is that sometimes things not going the way that you plan them is for the best. Like, if I had sat out and painted from life, I probably wouldn't have learned as much, because I've done that a lot in my life, and instead I had a few trees in front of me that I was using as reference, but otherwise I was really just drawing from my head, and what came out of it was something very loose and very unexpected, and something that I couldn't have created if I had been looking at real life, I suppose, instead of drawing from imagination. So nothing went as planned, but I think that was the best thing that could have happened in the end. Anywho, so this is, like I said, a very late video, so I can already tell you that I did not follow through and paint or draw every single day for October, but nonetheless, I do still have another Inktober video coming out, so look out for that one. I hope I'm going to get it out in the next week. I don't know. And like I say at the end of most of my videos, you can check out more of my art on my YouTube channel, but otherwise check it out on my Instagram. It'll be linked down below. And check out the artist whose prompt list I use, tobertaaii. Her art is incredible as well. And so I think I'm just gonna end the video here, because this is just a pretty simple voice recording, since I've been also postponing voice recording this as well. Like, I have this video filmed for so long, and then it's like I decide, I'm just not going to do any edits. I'm just going to leave the video as it is. I'm just going to post the video sped up, and then, all I need to do is do a voice recording, and then I roadblock myself with that too. So I decided I'm just going to sit down with my phone and record the first thing that comes to mind. So that's this. This is one take, and I'm putting the video out because I'm tired of having this on my computer unuploaded. So here we are. The video's uploaded. So see you soon. Thanks for watching.